captains of industries, fellow young entrepreneurs, social activists. I am thankful to CII for having given a platform and give mileage for our activities so that others get inspired. I am also a recipient of the activities inspiring way being done. I feel humbled by the range, amount of work our fellow activists are doing. Captains of industries also, corporate social responsibilities. The very fact you are all continue to sit till the last speaker shows your involvement. You are not merely producers and processors, you are thinkers. I am amazed by the conglomeration you could bring. Hegde, Mr. Hegde is from our state, as well as Guruji. I used to seek funds from many, mail list. Before sending, I used to prepare them to receive some good message I used to send, not merely ask for funds. The message invariably Mr. Vasudev's message from the paper cuttings. I had the opportunity of hearing them. Very happy. I never had felt so happy as I am today. Coimbatore is not new to me. I have 4 long months I worked here. Self-esteem prevents what sort of work I did here. Anyway, I had to make. I am one of the runaway boy, escaped from home. As you know, people who run away from home with some zest for living, some idealism, this or the psychological effect propels them to leave the home and such. I was one such boy with 17 years, and for such people, abode will be a hotel where food is taken care of one can. I could work one Sitaram Vilas here. That was my ideal employer also. I never see to this day, including Reserve Bank from where I am retired, such an employer. Of course, I could not see that board now. Anyway, Coimbatore, I have lot of respects, lot of things to learn. I am thankful for the opportunity. But about the activities, from the very young age, I wanted to do social work. Depends upon your early start how. I had to walk about 6 kilometers, often with the overnight food, so-called food. I had to walk, and for my primary education, always there is craving to do something. I was told that you should not look to groundnut field or sugarcane field, you should not touch it, you should not talk to anyone. I had to cut across 2-3 villages I had to go. So, like a good disciplined boy, we have to be carried on. But always curiosity, why I was prevented from mixing with others. But anyway, I was defiant, I wanted to do it. But only when I complete my education, do something, start earning. My children, biological children, used to tell, the first English word they learned from me is not necessary. That means self-denial, something which we used to go to Chennai often in Brindavan Express. one chocolate for 3 children or one Coca-Cola for 3 children. That way, though I could afford. You know, sacrifice. Sacrifice is not how much you have given, how much you have retained after giving. Bill Gates giving $1 billion will not make a sacrifice. Barometer for sacrifice is quite different according to Christian father who told this in the morning. Today morning I heard. So these things, if you are in your thought, you wait and prepare my children that I want to do, don't look to me for any financial support. Moral support is always there. From out of the housing loan here and there, I was a freelance writer. I could write to some newspaper, get some money out of that, I could buy a site. But then property is theft, I thought like that. That is, prior to socialism, there was a movement in France which said property is theft. Somehow that has gone to my mind and I thought I should not own it. I told my children, I told my wife also, this house doesn't belong to me, it belongs to others, it is for public purpose. Converted into house, and which target group I should take. Tribal people, other Dalits, they are all Amartya Sen, Nobel laureate for economics. I am comfortable with economics and monetary theories, but not comfortable in general talks. Amartya Sen said, past deprivations has to be removed before new deprivations has to be eradicated. When he said new deprivations, he means exclusion in the development process. Whoever is excluded, their own creation or society created, whatever it is, before you set in traditional deprivations you remove. But then this new phenomena is self-perpetuated, self-inflicted injuries like prisoners. Another deprivation. Why not I take? Then I found out not many organizations. It is community-based or religion-based organizations were there. Let me start. I started with prisoners' children, only life convicts, due to domestic feud and broken homes, and such people, they were lodged in jail, convictions. Their children are left in lurch. One survey says 80% of the convicts, children, potential convicts. The judicial process is somewhat peculiar. Police before arrest, they mislead the prisoner suspects. If you accept your crime, they will leave you. Sentence will be mild like that. Mostly Dalits and scheduled tribes boldly say, yes, I committed the crime. He coveted my wife or tried to grab my land. These are the things they will accept, and such people are convicts, life convicts. Nowadays only few people, others also there. Rich people may be there now because of economic offense. There was moral rearmament movement after Second World War. Second World War, one of the main causes is loss of morality, truth, values. So the movement worldwide started. Same movement, now I feel it is very much in horizon for rearmament in the form of various groups. They are started against corruption, as Mr. Hegde pointed out, against excesses, So, I thought this way poorer sections could be saved, prevent a child becoming a potential criminal. It is all only due to lack of self-control, rage, bar rage or road rage. How many people we would have killed in the road? Savraki, ni savanda, ya enna savadikare. It's a common thing. We say that. Same thing if it is translated and executed, what happens? It is rage. Equally the person, adra pakala, adipanda, adra pakala, or adi kodta, apdi aadu. So this is the chain of events. I have interacted with many life convicts, including who is who, politicians and deadly criminals. But one thing, no one wants to be a criminal, it looked. They are concerned, very much concerned, loving their family. They do not know what. For women convicts, I wanted to reform and rehabilitate them. I brought them. First month I gave some small amount for their expenses, personal expenses. They all laughed. They declined to accept it. Why? If my husbands go out at 2 o'clock with a pen, torch and rope, next day he brings 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. I was surprised and okay, I understood the position. My rehabilitation failed. Rehabilitation attempt. Now 2, 3 ladies are there. But one thing I understood, he says, suppose your husband also released now, will you give up all those old habits, criminal streak in you? He said, no, again we will do, because we do not know anything else. We have to make our livelihood. So I am having about 200 children I am supporting indirectly the family. I take comprehensive care, food, shelter and medical and education. 80% of the children English medium, all children private schools. I didn't want government run school with some bad influence and all. Putting the clock back, whatever I do, undo that. Then there are ICSE, CBSE children, about 40, 50. We have Manipur children, 12, against insurgency. They will be recruited for armed rebellion against the state. We have girls, boys, all religious group. I wanted to take some children to chapel for Christmas. I asked children how many, I don't ask their caste, religion and all unless they have to get some concession from the government. Dalits I take, but other religion we don't. But then some 35 children put up their hand. I did not know they are all Christians. We have about 12 Muslim children. They are all exempt from our common prayer. But we do respect other religion. It is without caste. All linguistic groups are there. Our interaction with jail officials is close. We do our best to make them a second home. Once a year I send them for vacation. They return within a week or 10 days. They are not able to adjust. I told, let them see what the village life is. I thought like that. But they are not inclined to stay more than what they want. Okay, I don't want to prolong, but there is challenge. Every hour I have to take decisions. Because they consider me parents. But I cannot give leave. love. I can appreciate. They are all girls learn Bharatanatyam advanced stage. Boys learn karate, martial art. Idea is some paramilitary. They are eligible to join. Okay, thank you very much.